Alrighty, we are live. Alright guys, if you don't know me, my name's Elliot. We're here trading every night basically, trying to hit my evaluation goals for Top Step. So getting there very slowly. I regret to tell you that I've already started trading tonight and I have some other work to do as well, so it's going to be a boring stream. I did get into some trades already, so we're up 1,000 on the practice. We flip-flop around there a little bit, learnt a few things over the last hour, which was good. Probably should have just started the stream then and finished up now, but anyway, we're going to be looking for another, like we said yesterday, we really need to focus on the live account. Been playing on the practice a little bit too much, messing around with a few different things. So yeah, need to focus on the live. We're only up $36 on this account today, so we'd like to try and hit 150 if we can. So 300 would be good. So we've got a little bit of a hole to dig ourselves out of at the moment. We're at 49,287, whereas the starting account balance is 50k. So yeah, we're down a bit. We had a terrible day last week, I think it was. Lost about 1,000. We obviously hit the max loss of the day as well when we did that. So very unfortunate. We lost like 15 trades or no, 26 trades essentially. We just kept getting stopped out on various trades, entering extra trades we shouldn't have entered. So learned a few little things from that, which is good. So in the last hour, I've just kind of been playing with this price action here. On the practice, I got stopped out on this long wick here. So it's like an exhaustion candle we had a big pullback, and then we made a move up. So the stop out on that lost a pretty significant amount. I was up 1,500, went down to 3,000 negative or something like this. Managed to get a small trade coming back up where we recovered some of that loss, exited that trade, and re-entered before we had this big move up, and I took profit approximately halfway. So that put us 1,000 in profit. So we're looking here to take another trade to the long side, but I want to see how the price plays out around this level. We've got 18,880 still charted out from last night. That was our target for last night. So it looks like early today we've had this big exhaustion of the price action down to this level. What does that line up with there? Yeah, you got a little bit of resistance and support here. So yeah, I'd be really keen to see us hit at least this psychological level here. Would be nice. So I want to see how the price plays around here over the next couple of candles. I've got a little bit of work to do, so we won't be super active, but I'll see how I go. But yeah, just waiting to see. I want to see this price pull back above. Punch through this price level here. Which seems pretty insignificant from there's a round number right there. And you could call it plus or minus, right? So 18,760. Really want to see what the price does around here. I got to keep my little filthy hands off the practice. Keep chucking trades in there. Obviously, because I think it's low risk. We're up a little bit more than that. We're up 1,000 more than that. So we're up 5,700. You can see just there. So that's pretty good. We've done pretty well. Obviously, we've started to use the full lot size available to us on this account. So pushing the 150 lots to make this profit. So we've been risking a lot to make it work. Risking a lot. Definitely been a couple of circumstances blowing the account close to, just with a massive loss. So definitely have to be super careful. I like trading that way, where you basically, like say you're trying to catch a bottom, right? You just keep entering, and just like DCAing in, getting a lower entry price. It's such a risky way of trading, but it can really pay off. So I'm in two minds about it at the moment, which is really frustrating. I would like to see it work. Now this looks pretty nice here. I'd like to see a little bit more action around here before we enter. I think that's a good entry here. And we'll target this high just here. We're not going to go too far. And we'll risk at this low here, so 65. I think that's the right place to put it. I don't think we're going to shoot straight off from here. I think we might play here a little bit. Consequently, that was maybe a little bit of an early entry, but we'll see. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me that we're going to do this, bounce once and keep moving. Seems probably a little bit too aggressive. It's pretty early in the night. I think we're about coming into lunchtime in the trading day. So we did notice yesterday, we did get a little bit quiet around that time. So let's have a quick squeeze. I think so. So let's have a look-see. This is market. No, this is our time. No, that's the exchange. That's correct. So we are 6:30 now. Yeah. So between 6:30 and 7, probably. Yeah, 6:30 and 7. It was pretty quiet. We just had a slow move up. Not like these big moves we've been getting. So it'd be great to see a few more of those. Price action looks pretty bullish, but I think we might bounce from this low again before we move. Would make a lot of sense to me that we did that. Could scalp this trade, take a little bit off now, wait and re-enter. Might be a good idea. So no, but it's great to be in the market. We can always stack just a few extra lots to average down the entry. Maybe that's a good idea, I don't know. I've been doing that a fair bit on the practice. Works out pretty well, but it's, like I said, can be incredibly risky. So, price looks pretty bullish. We're just really aiming to hit this high. They're very small candles though. Volatility is very low on those minute candles. Let's have a look on the 5. It's a nice pullback there on the 5, isn't it? Closing doji, but overall definitely a little bit bullish. Generally, when I see candles like that, I can't rely on them being necessarily bullish or bearish. So I usually just call them doji. So indecision. I think maybe technically it's less of a wick, and you might say it's doji. I don't know. Definitely not an expert reading candles, but you watch them enough and you get the feels about them, I guess. Good vibes, bad vibes. And that's basically what it is, isn't it? We've got some good vibes on the tilt scale at the moment. 59% looking for a long, 41 looking for a short. But you can see that flip pretty quickly, especially when we get a downside move. Yeah, I think I agree. I agree with this stop. Definitely agree with it. Getting itchy fingers. Definitely want to add to this position. Would be nice. Let's see. Just jumping on YouTube, check the chat. Alright, we're getting a bit of a flip here on the tilt indicator. Let's see how we go. It seems pretty bearish, right, at this stage. Likelihood of us flipping is pretty low. Be good to see if we don't hit this stop. Would be nice. I think it's the right location for the stop. Next best spot probably be here. I don't feel like moving it that far. Rather re-enter if we need to. So we're 50-50 on the tilt scale at the moment. I think it makes sense. Ah, there we go. No good. Adding that extra in wasn't a good idea. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I'd really like us to see our steel turn around here, but it'd probably be wishful thinking. We've got a little bit of resistance here at 18-17.50, but yeah, we really got to break back above this resistance here and support. So that's what I'd like to see. Stream's not showing up live, so don't know if this is live or not. Let's have a quick squeeze. Price is still falling there. I'm just having a look at my account. My channel. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's come out. Awesome. Sweet. All right. So we just really need to figure out when the turnaround is here. I'd like to see a push back above. Don't know what's going to happen here. We could make a return to this low. That would be cool. Wouldn't hate that. Put a big entry there. I was looking at this for a short up here before I logged on the stream, but I wasn't confident because I thought perhaps we had a little bit more to go, because I thought this was aggressive enough and I thought we might just go and up, but this looks like I'm pretty wrong. Seems like we're stuck around this price level. Got another 25 seconds on this candle. How are we looking on the minute? Yeah, okay. Confluence on the RSI as well. This trend. So it'd be interesting to see if we had a pullback to the 18760 and had another continuation down. It'd be really interesting. I like this location for a long, not far off it, I think. Just a short term. Long up here. I'm just going to add this intraday line in. Definitely bounced from that level a few times before. Yeah, something like that. It's not super strong. It looks pretty weak, especially looking against the bigger moves. In the recent times, obviously we've got a few more bounces from there. But if we punch through, we'll probably go to this low. Man, I really feel like I need a bigger screen. I wanted to lean all the way forward. It's wild. It's my only complaint about the setup. Really, is just that ergonomically. Can read the chart fine. I just end up staring at it like this. Are we gonna punch through? Yeah, maybe. Keen on a long back down here, around here. All right, while that's cooking away. Yeah, I think that's the right spot to enter, right there. So if we got a long long entering from there, I'd be happy with that. It's a funny one, isn't it? I was just thinking out aloud, like, if you're confident that we're going to hit a level and you're on your way there, you know, is it the right thing to take a short on the way down? So say, for example, we're feeling confident we're going to keep moving with the trend, and we're betting on a reversal, right? It's a fair point. Interesting times. Da, da, da. Archive job number. Current 15th. Sorry guys, just doing some other bits and pieces while I wait for this to come to fruition. Yeah, righto. October. October is the 10th month, right? Yeah. Alright, let's just check this. Yeah, so it's interesting to me. I really wonder if it's the right thing to do. Like, I would have been happy taking a short up here with a risk, because we were really looking for this. But in saying that, right, I said I was keen on a long right here, right? Yeah. And the tilt indicator is showing people aren't that sure either. Short 53, 47, long. I would like us to see us hit this low. We have seen moves like this where we get a return. Interesting. Let's see, 8 months. Alright. Let's go options, archive. Job summary, left plane. Yeah. Archive drops below 251. I can do that. It's a matter of just clicking on it. Huh. 251. Okay. Cool. Just gonna minimize. Alright, just got another tab open here, doing some bits and pieces while waiting for this to come to fruition. So we're down $76. Let's account today. We're looking for the right trade here. You know what? I'm getting a little bit even more excited about taking a temporary short to this low, which I'm going to do. I'm going to enter a short here. Our stop loss is here. Yeah. And we're going to be going down to this low. And then hopefully buying. I feel like that's right. I think it feels like it's the right thing to do, because I feel like we should have a continuation here. Like I said earlier, I've really enjoyed stacking the entries. It's super dangerous stuff to do. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, well. We're out of that trade already. So we need to wait to see how it comes together. Oh, it's flipped bullish, hasn't it? Very interested to see what happens here. Well, we had our stop in the right spot. I'm going to enter a couple of longs here. Targeting this high here. Hopefully this gets eaten up. We'll be good. 4 seconds left on this candle. Let's see what happens. Looks good so far. Our stop is down here. Looks fairly strong. Got 10 seconds left on this candle. 7 seconds. 5. Very interesting. We're going to get a reject here. Question is, do we exit or do we wait it out? because it looks bearish. Flipped very quickly, didn't it? Super quickly. I don't want to add any more to this. Definitely surprising to me. Caught me off guard because this looked really nice, including this candle here. Looked really nice. So I felt like that entry was the right thing to do. So let's see if it plays out. It's another bullish candle. We might just need to go a little bit lower before we go up. Tough when it really plays you like this. Wow, okay. I will be disappointed if it hits my stop on this. Yeah, I think it will. It's gonna hit it. Yep. And we're gonna get this low. Yeah, that was a dumb entry. We're gonna exit that. And we're gonna focus on this level here. All right, reassess. Interesting. Yeah, man. I got full. I think maybe wait for it to come back above, then make a decision. I feel like it's the right thing to the upside here. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Let's watch how this progresses. There we go. Flush into the downside, eh? Alright, see what it does as it approaches. Guess it was the right thing to be out of that trade. We got proven wrong. Which I'm cool with that. $250. Cool. We are going to enter down here for one. our stop loss is below this low. See how the next few candles turn up. $150 is barely going to make a dent in that loss that we've got so far. I'm going to take the 50 and re-enter because I think we're going to have one more revisit down here. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. We wouldn't be too far away from having to reset this account, so we'll have to see how we go. If we pull off a reset this early in the game, we'll have to really consider our plan. It's pretty heavy. Just cancelling that order. I want to see how it approaches. Maybe we'll get an exhaustion candle down again. Let's see. Still looks pretty bearish. It didn't quite enter where I wanted it to. I'd like to add to this as well. I think it's the right trade. So let's see. Might play here for a bit. Let's see how we go. Below 250. All right. Looks good. All right. We're a fair way from bringing this back into profit at this stage. Got a lot of work for us to do. Really stacked into the wrong, whatchamacallit, the wrong trade earlier. It's not the trade that you need to pile in on. But yeah, let's see. I would like to add to this. Question is, where do you add? I always struggle with that. In Mike Douglas's book, or is it The Biggest Loser Wins? By Tom. Can't remember which one is out of now. Either or, one of them talk a lot about adding to orders. I've heard other people talk about it too. You know, that's when people are successful, they really added. And what do? Do I add here? Is that the thing? Like, I know I feel more confident in this trade. We got a good rebound. We're making some good progress. But obviously it averages up my entry, right? So you're relying on that continuation. We might come back down to our entry here. Looks bullish. Really only targeting this high here. Yeah, I really don't know when the right time is to add. It'd be great to get some coaching on that. Still looks bullish. It's got to break. It's got to break that. Are we going to continue on? Hit our target. Struggling around here for sure. I would not be surprised to see another revisit this low. Let's see. Oh, push, baby. Push, 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 push. You can do it. Show me what you got. Come on. Shut. I think it's going to do it. Cool. One good trade. A win's a win. So, great one to pile in on, right? Great trade. Question is, where to from here? Still looks bullish. I know that's getting eaten up. Let's see if we get a return to this low. That'd be cool. Would be cool. I'm gonna chuck a 10 just here. It'd be cool if we got picked up on that. So let's see. Let's see. Run a summary report of jobs applied. Oh man. It's cool we hit our target right on point. Really cool. Really cool to see. Doesn't happen all the time, that. It's a tilt indicator, say 60% for long at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Definitely need an earlier night tonight. What a reject. Look at that. Fell straight back down. Alright, we're in this long. Stop is pretty tight. Let's see. That was a pretty aggressive fall. Out of that trade. I really like that trade though. I'm gonna enter back in for a scalp. Looks strong to the upside. Make a return for me, baby. So we lost like 90-ish on that trade. Just got knocked out of it. Let's take the 117, get us back to square one, and let's reassess here. So we got that pump all the way down. I would like to enter another trade. You can see how quickly they flipped on the tilt indicator. Maybe I was too aggressive on the exit, but I feel like we've got a little bit more time to play at this level. And I did say I wanted to scalp that, so I wanted to stick with that plan. I'm going to chuck a buy here for 10. I think if we really want to get back to where we want to be, we need to make some aggressive trades. Can't push down. Grab me. I think you gotta do it one more time. I really do. Got a little bit further to go. On that last trade, what did we take? Yeah, just over 100. And the trade before that lost feel like 75. So 50, 150. Yeah, okay, so we made good progress. That's one thing I don't like, is when you go to the trades tab, you have to reload the chart. Oh, looks like we missed it. Definitely missed it. I love the momentum here though. Beautiful. Let's see what happens. That looks pretty bearish, getting eaten up. But that exhaustion candle looks nice. It's really nice. Still want to see us hit our target by the end of the day. That's the 18,880. No, 18,800. Silly me. Come pick me up. I want to go for this ride, please. Please, sir, take me on the roller coaster. Summary reports. What an interesting candle. Do something. I think this entry location is good. It's right basically in between the 3 low candle wicks that we've got there. So be kind of cool if we got picked up. It'd be a frustrating trade to be in if I was in right now. I'd really like to see a visit to this low. Come on. You can do it. You're not going to go up now. You're not going to do it. You need to spend some more time here. Needs to cook. I'm so happy with that trade that we pulled off. We did a great job. Nailed the entry. Held right through the bullish momentum. Yeah, it was just such a good trade. Really happy with it. Definitely the trades that I want to take. But just hard ones to be patient for. Easy to get caught up in this kind of mess that we're at the moment, right? Oh man, I know what's going on with my stomach. Uncomfortable. A little bit cold. I don't want to buy a hoodie. I don't own one here. That's all. Oh. This might be the next couple candles that gets us our entry. It may be. Escucha esa. Escucho eso. I just watched the most useless video. None of that's helpful. You wanna... Oh, looks bearish. Come on, baby. Kick me out. Take me out to dinner. Come on. Just pick me up and turn around. Like, don't stuff around here. That would be greatly appreciated. Fuck, we have to work hard for the money. No, we have to work hard for it. I don't know if we're going to turn around permanently. I would like to add to this. Oh, maybe too late. If we get another opportunity at our entry, we'll add. Let's see. Because I like that entry a lot. I like it a lot. And we're just targeting this high. I think this makes sense. We have to break this. So we'll have to see. Looks positive at this stage. Might give this a little bit extra room to breathe. We may get it. Because we've just broken these highs. Looks positive. And it acted the way we thought it would, right? We had that extra time around this level. Did it, ladies and gentlemen. But fuck, that was a lot of work. Patience, baby. Patience. Where it's going to go from here, I don't know. But I'm very happy with taking that as a profit. So we've worked our way back to $42 down. All from that one trade. So let's see. I'm enjoying going for these larger lot sizes. Gives me a little bit more room to breathe. Yeah, you can see how there would have been a lot of value adding to that, right? Not that I would have held it past here, but at least for that initial run up, maybe the play was once we broke this high, add, and take it to the next level there. I wonder, we'd have to do the calc though. I wonder if it would make, you'd make more profit, because if we did 10, it'd bring our entry point halfway between those 2 points. And if we did another 10, it'd bring us a little bit closer again. So our entry would have been there, basically. So this would be a great trade to, what do you call it? Trail the stop loss. Would be a great trade to do that. But it's a lot more momentum than I thought we were going to get. Thought we're going to struggle a lot more around this level here. Hence why I was really happy taking that. Excuse me. So yeah, it'd be great to see us pull back to this level. Take another trade here. Just keeping in my mind the philosophy that I was trying to implement the other day, which is putting entry near your stop. So I was just looking at that, where we've pulled back from, we've had a run up, pull back down and move up. This one obviously pulled back a lot further. This went up, pulled back all the way down to here. I'll move up, so it makes sense that we pull back to this level here. Great to chuck a scalp short in here. Let's see if it works out. Reactively, I would have chucked one in. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's see. It's kind of how I've been trading on the 150k account more recently. So it's like super reactive trading, seeing how this price formulated here. Sell, 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 sell. And then I watch as this candle formulates, and I've definitely exited trades early. If I didn't think it was going to do what I was going to want it to do. There you go. Which has just proved me wrong, essentially, right now. So let's see. I think we're ready for a pullback. Counter trend trading is pretty dangerous work. Could be super risky. As you can see, even in this example, right? Punch, pass, touch, move, and then pull back. So just going to go back to looking at this. No, we've had a couple of fantastic trades. We might still get that pullback that we were keen on. And I'm definitely proud of my these two trades that I pulled off. So I'm very happy with that. I can't find that. 90-day. Sorry guys, doing a few other bits and pieces in the meantime. So please forgive me. I wish I started streaming earlier when I was trading on the 50K. It was a wild ride, I can tell you that much. Up 1,500, down 3 grand, up 1,000. Wild. Fucking wild behavior. I still have the adrenaline from it, man. I swear. Alright, so we didn't get the pullback to the location that we wanted. So I'm happy to cancel that order there now. Because, you know, in the ideal world, I would have liked to see this come down and then up. So we didn't get that. So I don't know what's going to happen here. Could be just another flick up before we move down. There's no, you know, I'm trying to find some confluence here on RSI. Yeah, I feel like we're going to keep going, aren't we? More to the upside. I'm feeling really keen to chuck a couple of longs here at this level. Basically just looking for this move here, which is 43 pips or ticks, whatever you want to call them. I wonder if we will get our little move down. Still very positive on the tilt scale or the tilt indicator. 61% of people are going to the long side. So still very positive. How you liking the new stream? Look, I changed things around a little bit. Put my little face over here. Put the music in a little circle. Just kind of looks a bit different. Bit of fun. So, cogs, pilot, currency. How are we looking? We pushed right from there. Cool. Really cool. That's such a nice run, man. Such a nice run. Imagine just putting the trail like here. You know, so we moved the trail up, we left it here. We know we've got our 250 and then just let it go. Couldn't have been a bad idea. I like that concept. Maybe you try and put it near your take profit, right? And then the rest is just let it run. I don't know, man. I've had it happen so many times where you get this example, right? This. But this is a little bit more aggressive than this run. So maybe from that's how you make the decision. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So I'm really interested to see what happens here. I would really like to take a short against the trend here. Although this looks super bullish. You know, you could... You'd call yourself a bit of a hero for catching the top of that. For sure. Should we risk the biscuit? So re-entry to the long side here would be around here. This is where I'd like to see us to pull back to. We're still targeting this 18,880. Maybe that's where we would have our stop. To go the short would have worked. We were pretty overbought on RSI. It's fairly arbitrary, that indicator anyway. I'm not that in love with it. I'd really like to see a positive target of 500 on today. That's what I'd really like to see. Now, I've seen these kind of trades before. We get this massive pullback. It doesn't usually stop at the location it's at now. Usually pushes a little bit more. Because what happens is people start making some longs, but then we get thrown around. It'll probably be faked out here. It's pretty aggressive to the upside, hasn't it been? I think we're going to hit 18,880. 18,800. Come on. I got this. I know what I'm talking about. Pull it up here so I can have the dual screen action. Cool beans. Let's do that. Bit of dual screen. And what we'll do is we will screenshot that, then we can draw on it. FM plane overview. Okay, we can do that. I think we're going to make it one more pullback before we do this leg up. If I was playing the reactive game, I would have jumped in a short a few seconds ago. But we'll just see. And we would have been wrong. Looks pretty bullish, doesn't it? I still think we got a little bit more time to spend at this level. I could be wrong, but depends on how this candle closes. If it closes above that high, then I'll lose confidence in that idea. I've definitely seen some stupid behavior with price action in this exact example, where you're like, oh, you enter the long because you think like someone might enter the long at the very top of that, like, yeah, let's go, we're gonna go up. Next minute, stop loss. I've been in lots of those trades. And it is painful because you know, your ideal entry was down here, right? In this scenario, you've missed it. You've seen this momentum. You've entered here, and you're like, okay, yeah, we're going to keep going. We've got our target up here, for example. And the next minute pulls back down. I would not be surprised if it breaks this low. Not surprised. Yeah, well, my short would have been good because my stop would have been above here, so let's see. Obviously my entry though would have been here unless we stacked in as we went up. Pretty high risk stuff to do. So let's see, are we going to break it? Are we going to break this low? We're going to have to, but we're bloody close to doing it. I think I'd be pretty happy if we did. Tilt indicator at the moment says 55% long, 45% short. The Linux snap for Windows is not as good as Windows. It's a funny sentence, that one. So we set up a 90-day currency warning. 90-day. Let's see. I wouldn't have been upset with that entry. I'm getting a little bit excited for a long here. I would like to see another pullback. Days 90. Guess it's just one. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Active rule sets cannot be empty. Minutes flown equal 15. I'm just going to say greater than 15. Cool. Easy done. Yeah, this price action was very interesting. You'd be pretty frustrated if you're in a trade, especially being at an entry point here, especially if you thought that we're going to make a jump from there, because that was a nice blue candle to the upside. So I don't know. So this is done. Here we go, we might break this high. I'm tempted to enter a long here. We don't know. This little build up here looks nice and bullish. I'm going to enter a long right there. And our stop is down here. Might get faked out here. Touching that high. We did get above it. We do have to be cautious though. We've definitely seen pullbacks. So going for almost a 1-to-1 here. I would like to add to this trade. I might get a pullback down to the low. Let's see. Yeah, it's unfortunate the way that last candle closed. I thought we were about to move. So we got rejected once, so we'll go for 250. I think that's a reasonable loss if we hit that. Hopefully this doesn't close down. Closest to the downside, I'll be a little bit more worried. Got 5 seconds left. Yeah, that's the kind of close I wanted to see. Much nicer close. I think we will get this move. I don't know where it'll stop. So where was that high before? It was here, right? What time is it on the market? It's 1 o'clock, so we're just after lunch. Maybe getting rejected. I think that's when they take lunch, between 12 and 1, right? Most of the traders would do in the US. Well, I guess people are trading this globally, so it doesn't really matter too much. But you have fools like me trading till 10 p.m. Remember when I was in Australia, man, trading the close between 5 and 6 a.m. It was a bit rough. When daylight savings was in place in the US, I think it was between 6 and 7, so it wasn't as bad. But I didn't mind the 5 to 6 session. It was just an hour and it was done. But it meant that you had to force some trades. Well, you never really have to force trades, really. You can take one every couple of days. If you don't see an opportunity on that morning, it's as simple as that, right? But, you know, I was trying to maximize the time. But I'm really enjoying having, you know, these 4-hour or 5-hour sessions. Really nice. Really nice. I don't know what we're going to do here. It looks really nice to the upside. What other resistances do we have of note? So I might just add these in. So we've got something there and we've got something there, right? I have to delete this mess later. But at any point here, we could return back down. Although the whole move looks pretty bullish. But I just want to keep closing these candles above one another. It can really stop wherever it wants. Whenever anyone thinks it's overbought. But we may just chug along here really slowly. We've seen these kind of moves before. So I'd be pretty happy with 300 on this. About 400 would be better. It's looking good. I'm just going to watch this. What I might do, so I'm pretty happy with putting that into break even. I think it makes sense. We could pull back to this area. Definitely. The way that this candle is forming at the moment just looks a bit bearish. No. Yeah, I think our stop is really here. Just below that. Because I think we still could return. Maybe the play is to sell and then re-enter. Because this move might be over. Ah, that's super unfortunate. It still looks okay. But you've probably got a lot of people who are really keen for it to keep shooting up. Like myself. Yeah. Let's see. I'm still happy with that, I think. Definitely frustrating when you come back to your entry. Super frustrating. But I thought we were going to keep going. It'd be pretty rough to turn over nearly a $200 win into a $200 loss. It'd be pretty frustrating. But we were kind of expecting one of these moves. Question is, will we go down a little bit more first and should we exit? Or is this just a temporary pullback? It's a really good question. I don't know the answer to it. that definitely would have shaked a lot of hands. Pull back, especially if you're over leveraged. Actually, don't know what the right thing is to do here. You definitely feel like a bit of a hero if you held it and we hit our proper target. Still looks good, but really have to re-break that high. Really have to do it. And, you know, previous trades, if we look back across my trading last week, I would have just left that at break even, let it hit it. In this case, it's definitely how I would have played it previously. You can see how I moved my stop back down as well. So maybe that was enough of a pullback to shake some people out before we make a move up. So maybe, maybe not. If we don't do it this time, pushing past that level, I think we've got to go down. We've got to spend some time down the bottom. So if we revisit this entry, do I call it? That's a great question. Still looks good. We've still got people keen on the long, on the tilt indicator. Oh, interesting, gold's 50-50 today. 55% of people keen on the long on the S&P. So what I'm thinking is perhaps if we don't break this high, I'll be looking to exit. We've got another 6 seconds on this candle. We really need to break this high. It looks like we're losing a tiny bit of steam here. We might go down, up, we might create a lower high, and then move down. We may do that. We may be just staging for a move to the upside. Maybe that's the plan. I'd definitely love to have a little bit more room on this trade. But I think we will hit the 800 in this session. We wanted to hit it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do it. The pullbacks along the way are important. We can't just go all the way out. Well, we can. We've definitely done it before, but I'd really like to see 400 in the bag in this trade. I think that would make it all worth it. Really sticking under this trend line, aren't we? Really sticking under it. I'm getting pretty keen to take the 150 or approximately that. I don't like having to take less than we risked, but it's better than taking a loss. Because it just looks precarious. We've got a lower high on RSI now, lower high on the chart as well. Be cool if we got a higher high but then a lower low on the RSI, just showing us a bit of the divergence there. Then I would I like those kind of trades. I've seen a few of those before. I like them. I like those entries. And that could be a good indication to me that it's the right time to exit. But unless we get a decent move to the upside here soon, I'm looking to exit. So I think previously, last week, we were looking at trades like this. We were taking some shorts. They didn't work out. I think in some cases we even took a long, like up here, got stopped, and then took a short, and then got stopped, and then that was the day we had just a heap of losses in a row. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do it, hey? After all that. Got 36 seconds left on this. Yeah, this is what I was thinking we might do. Hopefully, we just got a heap of longs stopped. And we'll push. Hopefully. The way that kind of whipped back up gives me good vibes. So let's see. So we just closed. How does the 5 look? Got a lower high on the 5 as well. We got 39 seconds left on this. It's looking like we're ready to make a move. And the fact that we're closing back above our entry point is a good thing, because we just don't want to close below this local support. May have been, you could argue it could have been a smart move to pick up those lows. But you can tell that obviously people want to buy out of this level, right? They want to see a move to the upside. So potentially, I think if we don't break this high on this 5 minute, I think it makes sense to exit. Let's see. How's the minute forming? Our stop is definitely around about here. Still looks good, this trade. Fingers crossed we get the move very soon out of this we want. Still got confluence between RSI and the chart. It's high, high, lower, low. So it tells me that this move is not far off from being exhausted. I think so. I think that's what it tells me. Don't know if we'll do a turnaround here. Need to see how this closes. Yeah, it looks bearish, doesn't it? Yeah, well, I'm wondering if we exit and look for a re-entry down here. Or a baller could add to it, which would be wild behavior. Oh, I don't think we're that far off from getting a turnaround here. Got more people looking for a short on the tilt indicator. I'll have to jump up in 15 and make a call. So we'll be calling this session a little bit earlier. But it's been a good one. Yeah, it still looks super bearish, doesn't it? We're closing below that entry. The real nail in the coffin will be closing below this low, wouldn't it? We could very well hit this low before rejecting. Could very well do that. Alternative theory is we don't break this low and we make a move from here. Alternative theory. So I don't think we're that far off from being exhausted here. What time is it? So it's just after lunch. 62%. Looking for a short here. So I think, maybe if we come back to our entry here, we exit, break even. Because it might be just a temporary pullback to a continuation. Still really eyeing off that 18,800. I don't see what the significance is of this level. The overall structure here is bullish. Got these higher highs. Which look good. My concern in this trade is a big wick to the downside, and then getting stopped and then moving up. That would be my main concern. But in the ideal world, we don't break this low here. It looks pretty heavy. This is the ideal world. This doesn't look promising. For a good distance from our entry. Good distance. And it looks like we're going to keep going. But it'd be really cool if we got a bounce from here. Because I think at this rate, this trade is becoming more and more of a gamble. And I don't think holding it for longer than we need to is a good idea. I'm just kind of wishing and hoping at this stage. So as we said, we're nail in the coffin was breaking that low, and now we're sweeping the lows. Definitely can go lower from here. Yeah, maybe we just didn't have enough buyers to the upside there. Maybe that was the deal. And maybe we need to come down and shake some people out before we move up a bit more aggressively than I initially thought. Still got a little bit of room to move on this trade if we need to, so be really good news if that wick was the final wick, but you do have a couple of people flipping sides. So we changed by 2%, short 60%, long 40. Hopefully that was the wick. Let's see. So in the ideal entry would be here. Which we will do on the practice. It'll be like that. So let's see. The still 1 for 1, so not terrible. Question is, do we average down? But we could potentially get a big loss then. I'd be happy taking a 300. But it's just unfortunate where we really need to break back above. Alright team, I'll keep streaming, but I'll turn off my camera and my mic, and we might come back to it. You watch this trade, let's see if it turns out, or it turns into a loss at this stage. It's almost a confirmed loss, isn't it? We'll be praying for a move back up to the upside here. It may also get closed already. So anyway, talk to you soon.
remote control of critical vehicle functions.
long time. And we could have held it for longer. Very clearly shown here. However, we ended up on the profit. So stoked with that. Still got our 200. We're very close to hitting our 18,800, which is the target for today. We're not far off. And I think once we hit it, we will bleed into the close. I think. So I want to see a little bit of consolidation around that point before we turn around. We've got a big eat up. And you know what I think? I think there's a lot of people assuming that we're going to hit this psychological level. And you can see all the sells that just happened there. So yeah, man, I think it's going to happen. But I'm stoked with the trades we pulled off this session on this account. We got some good ones in there. So same with the practice as well. We pulled off a nice little scalp, which was really good. And that gave us an extra 900-ish as well. So our win rate, 71%. So not terrible. Looking all right. So we did 3,500 yesterday, and we'll take the 1,900 today on that. So how are we looking on this one? So we're still a win rate of 46%, pretty average. We'll see if we can keep picking this up. So we did 141 yesterday, 157 today, 81% win rate, 72%. So that's good stuff. This is the day we need to clear. We need to get rid of this. We need to wipe this off the board to get back to ground zero. So yeah, man. We've got another hour. Oh no, we've only got 30 minutes until the close. So not long. And we'll be done for the day. I'm looking for that stretch into this value here. So I might chuck a sell in for 10. We'll leave it just a little bit over. And we'll see if we get ticked in on this. If not, it'll be there for another day. So we've hit... Yeah, man. We've hit the same level we previously did. So overall, this whole move today looks fairly bullish after selling off on the open, or coming into the open. So what time does the NAS open? I think it's 9:30, right? So this was the open, this was pre-market, and you can see that we sold off into pre-market, and then as soon as we hit open, just blasted off, didn't we? What time is that my time? So we're +2. It's fine. I guess it doesn't matter. Madrid. So it's like 4 p.m. Yeah. So we could make the open and trade the whole day. Wouldn't be upset with doing that. We almost do it. I think we joined into the excitement approximately here. We turned on the live stream approximately here. So, but it's been a great session today. Very happy with it. Just the market did what we thought it would do. We had some craziness on the practice account as always, but I'll be keen to see if I can keep smashing that. I'm happy going with the larger orders. The 10 or 5 seems pretty, lots of 5 seem pretty good. So people are looking to sell at the moment on the tilt indicator. I wouldn't mind joining in the action for short term. But I think we can hit this 18,800. This elusive number. Might get rid of some of these levels. It's really cluttering up the chart. Can always redraw. That one as well. We don't need to re-identify the trend. We can see it. We'll leave this here. Leave that there. Leave that there too. Happy with those three. There we go. Small move down. Question is, when do we take the long? We got 28 minutes left. We're done in this session. Alright, we'll just watch it intently. See how we go. Alright, hang in there, team. We've got... how much longer? 26 minutes. A little bit hot. Oh man, we'll sleep tonight. We've got curtains. Living the life, baby. Here we go. Oh man. So, yeah man, we did well. Yeah, well. I know these aren't big profits, but I just want to chip away at it. Just chip away. Even if we did 150 a day, it's very reasonable. Very reasonable. And I'm glad I kind of got out of my system some of the bad entries that I was doing. So I think this extra screen time we're getting is doing well. Doing really well. So hopefully be an expert before we know it. This looks pretty healthy for a move. Soon, I think. Let's see. I want this sell. I want a wick. I wanted to hit it. And I just want to power down after that. Right into the close. This might have been the exhaustion, right? It might have been. "24 minutes left. And we need some dinner. Move that out of the way. Just doing some work here in the meantime. How are we looking? Do you think we might sell? Sell into the close. I'm nervous. Be awesome to take a short here. But you know what? Anything can happen in the last like 20 minutes. You can go crazy. Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. Like, on that practice, if you were making like the 5K a week, wild. Stressful, but wild. If you want to make trading your full-time gig, you definitely need a bit of room. Like, you know, other income obviously is a good thing. Like some side income, so you're not stressed about, you know, paying bills. You can imagine you had a red month, like whole month. Oof. Just oof. Stab. Be brutal. Alright, how are we looking? Man. Be great to have a second screen. Wow, I need to talk properly. Yeah, man, what's gonna happen here? Think we're gonna go up? Just watching this price formulate. We might, you know what I think? I think we might wick and then move up. I think you'll be getting a few people buying longs now. Imagine if we got like a 500 pip like wick or something crazy like this. Man, we've seen it before. It's a wild ride. Yeah, so the buy would be here. If we go to wick down before we leveled up, that would be what we're after. 16 minutes left into this. Yeah, that would be the play, I think. It'd happen to happen. Sorry, it would have to happen very quickly. Be looking for a very quick move. We're $8 away from our target. Can we punch through? Price is struggling here at this resistance. We're on the high side on RSI. What are we seeing here? We got convergence on the chart. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the high, but doesn't look like we're stopping. We've hit 18,800, sorry. Wow, I keep stuffing that up, don't I? We wanted this target. We drew it out. We've been eyeing it off. And here we are. And you know what? I've seen it time and time and time again. Punch, wick, pull back. And let's see if we get it. 14 minutes left. Here we go. I'm excited. I want to see what happens here. Are we going to punch through? Looks super bullish. We can complete this pattern we have drawn up on our RSI. Fulfill the prophecy as it was written. Oh, June. Wake me, baby. You can do it. Show me what you got. Alright. 13 minutes left. Time is just peeling away. We got more to go. So we might close this limit buy down here. We don't need that. We didn't get our wick down to that low before we moved up. So You got some people going short, gearing up for the move to the downside. But I think it's a dangerous game to play, man. Dangerous game. Because we can definitely go higher. Here we go. I'm getting a bit nervous about this limit because we just quite frankly don't know how this is going to react. It's a dangerous game we're playing. We could just hit through it, hit our stop, and then we have to consider what we're going to do next. So I might just chuck the limit up here arbitrarily. We're really in uncharted territory, so we don't know what's going to happen. "11 minutes. We could just cool off nicely. We definitely, some people getting a bit nervous that we're above the 18,800. 10 minutes left. You know what I'd love? Just a countdown timer coming up like on stream. I just like that on my screen, to be honest. I want to buy it long. I want to do what the market says we're not going to do. 2 indicators showing 60%. I think we got a tiny bit to go. If we reach this high, I'll take a short. For 5, I think. We'll chuck 9 minutes left. We'll put our stop up here somewhere. %64% keen on a short. Yeah, there'll definitely be people piling in shorts. Can the market reject them? Such a beautiful level for a move to the downside, isn't it? If we hit this level earlier in the night, I'd be a lot more confident we're taking a short so close to it. We would have been in for here, but let's say we arbitrarily put it up, you know, a few percentage points above, so $5. Could be in for the trade. People are flipping already. 60-40. Eight minutes left. Might be boring close. Never know. I do like look at this trade here. I think we're going to go up temporarily. Depends on this candle closes. So I don't think we'll cover that ground. Seven minutes. If anything, we get the wick up to 20 maybe. But it's a dangerous trade to play, to be honest. Momentum might be slowing down now. Still approximately 60-40 on the tilt indicator. Man, need some nibbles. Right. I deserve a beer after that. Six minutes left. It'd be a classic move. Like, you have a heap of people taking shorts right now, so close to the close. And they're getting pissed off because it's not dropping. And then after the close, it'll start to bleed. Seen it so many times. But it'd be a frustrating short to be in around here, so my biggest concern with Solana is the fact that they have still had some network downtimes. I haven't looked at their chart in a while. I'll have a look later and see what I think. My friend just asking about Solana. Don't know, man. I still heard they've had some network downtimes. It's not a good thing for a market that, for a network that's growing. And if they want it to be widely adopted, people won't accept a downtime. Can't have it. Imagine trying to make a payment or do a trade or anything. Network's down. You're done. Be horrendous. Yeah, man. This would be a frustrating chart. Oh my god, this would be a real frustrating trade to be in. Imagine all the people who took the shorts. Maybe even too soon. They're in a slight loss right now. We just did not get the reaction we wanted. It's 3 minutes left. And I don't think we're going to get any interesting moves. And you watch this chart after close, I bet you it'll slowly bleed. Sorry. Grossly licking my fingers. Eating chippies. Yeah, I'm going to close this limit order. I think we're done. We're cooked. Market has had its day. All right. Clean my fingies. Do a bit of a market roundup for the day. So we'll be ending the stream very shortly. But essentially, man, we've had a great day. Been up and down a little bit on the 50k account. We started trading on the practice again without focusing on the 50k like we wanted to yesterday. However, it was good. We had some pretty big swings. Did it before the stream. So we made like 1500. Oh, excuse me. And then, oh, excuse me. So we made 1500. We lost like 2 grand, and then we're up 1900 now. So we got weeked out of a good trade. It was a good trade, but we couldn't hold it anymore. The account won't let us hold the trade any longer. So yeah, that was fine though. Basically just wicked down and moved up. I think it was this move here. So wicked us down and moved up. Might have been that, or no, it was this one. It was this one here. So we re-entered, captured 3/4 of this move, and that put us in a profit. We took another trade later on. Might have been around this location on a pullback for a move up, and we took 900 out of that. So that was good. It's good with this bigger account. You can really leverage, 150 lots, which is huge, but you got to be super careful. And we found that out yesterday as we were watching the ticks. It was like 1,000. So it could have been a very expensive mistake, but it worked out in the end. So that's all that matters. We haven't been trading that way on the 50k. We've been very conservative. However, today we held a trade, which we typically wouldn't hold. Previously, we were being super tight on our stops, and we get stopped out. So we moved up to a 1-to-1 risk to reward, and it worked out really nicely. We also, markets are closed now. Done. We also went up for 10 lots, and we had a little bit more enjoyment out of that as well. Yeah, it's an interesting one because we could lose more, obviously, and then we're trying to claw back more of the losses by going up higher in the amount of lots you're using. But I think if you're scaling at the right trades, it makes sense. So if we can get a little bit better at that, then we should be good. There's lots of kind of examples of that where we've had a move down like we did here. We were really keen on a trade to the upside, and in fact we entered one of these trades here somewhere, and we held it through all of this until we got back into profit. So worked out really well, but definitely a trade we could add to. Once we leveled out, we knew the price was going to reverse. It was a great one to add to. I think my biggest concern in that regard was losing more. It's as simple as that. So yeah, be better to nail the entry or even just exit early, re-enter. It's not a bad thing to do, because then we can